Open letter to Donald J. Trump. Dear Mr. Trump, history is speaking to you. It wants to give you a hint. Something no general, no billionaire, no echo chamber will ever tell you. Pay attention, Mr. Trump. This is a vision. You dream of greatness of marble statues of history books with your name on the cover. You want to be remembered not just as a president, but as a legend, a builder, a world changer, a man who left something behind. But here's the part no one around you dares to say. You've been looking in the wrong direction, Mr. Trump. They've fed you the wrong map, the old map, the one covered in blood and dead ideologies. They tell you that power is about control, about domination, about fear. No, Mr. Trump, that's not legacy. That's just an echo history we'll forget before it's even finished being spoken. Statues aren't built for tyrants anymore. They're built only for builders. Here is a brilliant idea, Mr. Trump. Africa, the most overlooked continent on Earth, rich in resources, rich in people, rich in potential, and yet abandoned, corrupted, left to suffer in silence. Let's choose one country, for example, the Central African Republic, a nation beaten down yet bursting with potential. Now imagine this, Mr. Trump, not an invasion, not control, but a partnership. Imagine a 21st century Marshall Plan, not for Europe, but for Africa. The United States steps in, not to dominate, but to empower, a clean, legal, temporary partnership. The scope? Simple: remove corruption, hold real elections, supervise, not rule, with a transparent government, pro-business, pro-human, pro-future. And then it all begins. Investment, growth, jobs, technology, dignity. A nation rises, then others follow. Most people don't see it yet, but Africa could become the next China, a China 2.0, only bigger, better, and cleaner, and, of course, democratic. The African continent has some of the cheapest labor on Earth, endless natural resources, oil, gas, minerals, and rare earths, vast open lands for agriculture and solar power, a young population ready to learn, work, build, and innovate. And while the world fights over war contracts and power blocks, Africa is sitting quietly holding the keys to the next economic miracle. And here's the best part, Mr. Trump. America doesn't need to sacrifice a thing. No lives, no wars, no massive costs, just a clear plan, clean oversight, and bold diplomacy. This is not charity. This is strategy. A win for Africa, a win for global business, a win for America, and of course, a win for you. And if you're looking for help or a partnership, you could even find some natural allies. The Central African Republic speaks French, so bring in Canada, bring in France, get them as perfect partners, and together, build a fantastic new world. Let this be a shared vision under a great American leadership. America once led a Marshall Plan that saved Europe right after World War II, when the world needed it most. Now, you could lead one for Africa, something that's been needed for far too long. And who knows, maybe one day this vision will spread to Asia, to South America, and to every corner of the world left behind. And when the books are written, maybe America won't be remembered for wars, but for saving the world, literally. Mr. Trump, you could be the man who unlocked a brand new world, who sparked the modern Renaissance no one saw coming, not through conquest, not through dominance, but by breathing life into a sleeping giant. History would remember you not just as a builder, but as the leader of change, the one who improved humanity's chances for a better future. Mr. Trump, if you truly want to be remembered, Build something the world will never forget. Build the 21st century Marshall Plan for Africa. A win-win-win for everyone. A win for us, for them, and for the entire world. And if you play your cards right, I bet even the African Union will stand behind you. Imagine your Trump Tower in Bangui, the tallest, boldest symbol in Africa, not of conquest, but of vision, of redefined power. The success of this project could ignite a movement, a modern renaissance across the entire continent. Your name might echo in history as one of the boldest visionaries of the modern era. One nation, then another, then a third. Believe it or not, soon, the whole continent will be racing to get out of the very hole you once named it. And if only just 2 or 3 more nations will invite America to help them build their future, then by 2050, Africa won't be the world's charity case anymore. No, sir. It will be the world's most powerful economic engine. And why not? The African continent holds massive land, much of it seen as useless today. Arid desert, dead earth, dust. But imagine all of that becoming the world's greatest power plant. Solar grids stretching across the Sahara. Clean energy replacing charcoal, oil, gas, and firewood. Entire nations, the entire world, breathing easier, better, cleaner, healthier. And the ozone layer will be healing itself. A planet reborn, because someone dared to pump oxygen into a sleeping colossus, dared to pump new blood into an almost dying giant, Africa. Once they said, "Go west, young man." Now they'll say, "Go south, young generations. Go build the new world." If this plan is followed with courage and clarity by the year 2050, over half of the world's production could be powered, manufactured, and dreamed into reality right from Africa. And why stop there? You could build a chain of Trump Towers across Africa, one in every capital city: Cairo, Addis Ababa, Nairobi, Lagos, Kigali, etc. Not symbols of dominance, but monuments to rebirth. Luxury and innovation rising in places once dismissed. A living skyline of your legacy. With every country that invites America to help shape its dream, you won't just be remembered as a president. You'll be seen as a prophetic savior, the one who gave them a chance. And they'll build your statues themselves, not out of fear, but gratitude. Not because they were told to, but because you helped them rise. Implementing this vision would also save the world in another way. No more political and economic refugees from Africa invading America or Europe. No more backlash and finger-pointing when an African travels the world. They'd be able to stand proud and tall, and that would be because of you, Mr. Trump. It might take longer than your lifetime, but 50 years from now, the name African continent might just be whispered around the world as the Trump continent. With unfiltered hope and honesty, from a voice of reason, speaking for all who still believe the future can be built, not bought. Mr. President, I've kept this idea to myself for years, convinced that no American president had either the guts or the vision to carry it out. But in your first 6 months in office, you've shown us, Mr. President, that you are the only U.S. president with the courage and clout to make it happen, especially now with a united U.S. Congress behind you. This is a unique moment in history, Mr. President, and it belongs to you alone. I urge you to seize this vision immediately and turn it into reality with the boldness only you can muster. Lead the way into a new modern renaissance. Because if anyone can do it, Mr. President, it is you. Your subscription and a like will mean the world to me. Let's build together a better tomorrow, starting with an idea. Thank you.